What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the house. What's going on? How you doing, Gucci? How you doing, Chef Disaster 3.0? How you doing, Emily? What's going on? What's going on, Major? What's going on, Gucci? What's going on? How you doing, Gucci? I've been seeing you. Emma, I've been seeing you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Major, for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Chef Disaster. So let's get into it. Let's talk about, Porsha Williams. Let's talk about Porsha Williams' new show. We're on episode 2. Lord have mercy. Mama Gina out here on national TV, baby. Talking about Porsha done cheated on Dennis. Lord have mercy. What is going on in that situation? Gina said that she got it from her mama. Like, what, Gina? Like, what? She's like, I'm like, Lord have mercy. Like, this is a mess. This is, Gina, what you doing on TV telling Porsha's business like that? Is that true? Do you guys believe Porsha cheated on Dennis? You know what I mean? We got Miss Gina out here saying that Porsha cheated, and the reason why she know is because Mama Diane, Porsha mama done told Miss Gina one time that they were broken up, or they was on the outs. Miss Diane went over there and told Gina. Do you guys believe that situation? Lord have mercy. What's going on? What's going on? April, how you doing? What's good with you? Yo, what's going on? Why is Miss Gina saying this? Like, Porsha already got bad press, but Miss Gina's on national TV talking about Porsha, you cheated too. Basically, to take that sympathy card away from Porsha, so she can't say, oh, well, Dennis cheated on me. Now it's like, oh, Porsha, you cheated too. Like, okay, Miss Gina, what's going on? Miss Gina, we seen you on the pregnancy special of Porsha. You don't seem like you really like Porsha, but you did want Porsha to marry your son. But it didn't seem like you liked her. You know what I mean? It just seemed like she was just like, and now all of a sudden you want her with Dennis. Like, what's going on? Like you didn't give her that vibe that like, damn, yo, this is my daughter-in-law. You know what I mean? Like, I like Porsha. I'm gonna have more time with, the baby, PJ, Pilar. You kind of like distanced yourself when Porsha and Dennis was going through some things. You didn't show her that, like, I consider you my daughter. That's what it looked like on TV, Miss Gina. And why Miss Gina never comb her hair? Why Miss Gina never have a nice wig? Why Miss Gina always on TV looking a stone cold mess? I know she's a multi-millionaire. I know she works hard. I know she be in the kitchen boiling them hot dogs and things of that nature. And the hot dogs put the money on the table. She got multiple businesses, point blank, period. Almost more than 20 million in the bank, but she can't get a good weave. She can't get a good press. She can't get a good wash. She can't get a good blow dry. It's like, come on, Miss Gina, what you doing? Like, why are you always out here looking a total mess? Like you missing your medication. Like, what's happening? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, what's up, LSW? What's going on? What's going on, Rashida Libra? What's going on? How you doing? What's going on, Darlene? How you doing? What's good? So in any event, so I don't know what's happening with Mama Gina, but Mama Gina's feeling a certain type of way. You heard her at the table. She said when Porsha's grandmother said, "Oh, it's too late," and then Miss Gina jumped in and said, "It ain't too late." What you mean it ain't too late? So Miss Gina now she want him with Porsha. Like, at first she didn't. It was like she didn't like Porsha. She just thought Porsha was just like, ugh. But now, she did give us a little clip of her looking a little bit different. But, she always be coming through with this wig. I'm like, I can't get it. And then on top of that, we get to see Lauren. Lauren is feeling a certain type of way about Porsha. Lauren basically said Porsha ain't got none but yes man up on the whore. And she said that she don't work with Porsha. She said only business she got with Porsha is go naked hair, and that's it. Only thing Porsha surround herself where it's yes man. And she said that you can't tell Porsha nothing, because if you do, she'll go okay, and she won't speak to you, she won't talk to you. So therefore, this could be a reason why the family don't say nothing. You know what I mean? Simon already thinks he's all good. Simon's like, I'm the new kid on the block. He's like, of course they love me, of course they do, Simon. You're the man. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. But in any event, let's just get down to the situation. I'm like, like I just don't know when it comes to that situation where it's just like everybody crying at the table because of this situation, that situation. Y'all didn't hear, y'all guys don't know what's going on. She jumped and got engaged with this guy. She don't really know him that well. She don't know his background. She don't know his history. She don't know nothing about him. And she's bringing him into her world. He's getting famous off of her. Like he's on a TV show with her. He can't get a TV show on his own. No, only reason why he'll get an interview is because of Porsha. You know what I mean? So she's lending everything out that she has to this man, and she hasn't even known him for a year. You know what I mean? And then he has a lot of skeletons and a lot of things. She feels like she knows everything. But in any event, Porsha, you know what I mean? She wants to be happy. She wants to have it her way, baby. And she will have it her way. And it's just sad that, she doesn't listen to reason of other people, because her sister said that she doesn't listen to reason. So that means, like, if you tell Porsha, hey, watch out for this, is Porsha going to listen? Or Porsha going to say that you're a hater? Everybody ain't a hater. Sometimes people just have better instincts than you sometimes. You know what I mean? But in any event, that's just the situation going down. But that's what Lauren said. Some people say Lauren's a little bit jealous of her sister. Lauren is just like, Porsha kind of like, she feels like Porsha lost it. And she feels like, why would Porsha do any of this? Like, why would you be engaged to that man? Why would you just, uproot everything for this man that you don't know? And you just said you got engaged to him after 2 weeks. She was like, she's feeling a certain type of way. Then she's like, yo, your man's all on social media. I'm just like, damn. She's feeling a certain type of way. Like, he needs to think about Porsha's career, think about what he's posting and what he's saying and things of that nature. Even though Porsha's acting like, she don't care, or she do care, whatever the case may be. Lauren is looking at the bigger picture, because she used to work for her sister, but now she don't work for her no more. Hey, Rainbow, what's going on? I'm just like, Lord have mercy. But in any event, so you got Porsha and her sister that, they're going to sit down and have a conversation. Lauren is feeling a certain type of way. Lauren, it seems like she's more on Dennis' side. And after Dennis cheated, so you would think that she would be more on Porsha's side. But she's just feeling like Porsha's wrong for not letting Dennis bring a date. Why would you're engaged? You don't care about him no more. It's over. It's finito. It's done. Why can't he bring a date? You know what I mean? I'm just going to be honest with the situation. Hell no, you can't bring a date. You ain't bringing another B in my house, point blank, period. She ain't going to eat on my table. She ain't going to get no cameras. I'm already carrying Simon, and Simon's heavy enough to carry. So I ain't carrying nobody that Dennis going to pick up off the street and bring up in here. And so they can hop on Instagram and say, I know Porsha. Porsha did this. Porsha did that. They will be running through them YouTube streets doing interviews all over the place. So I agree with Porsha on that. But I believe the reason why Porsha don't want to see Dennis with another woman is because she's not ready for that. At this time, she's not ready for that. But maybe at this point in her life, because Porsha moves quick. You heard Andy shade Porsha on Watch What Happens Live. She said, like, Porsha years are like dog years. 7 months is like 10 years to Porsha. You know what I mean? So he shaded her on Watch What Happens Live. She didn't get it. She laughed. Whatever. It is what it is. So, in any event, with that situation, Lauren is just trying to talk to us. It's like, girl, like, why can't he? I told him he can bring a plus one. Porsha looked at her like Porsha wanted to jump over that table and scratch Lauren's face. Like, what you mean he could bring a date? And you know what? And then Porsha goes, you think I'm going to let some random sit up at my dinner table with my man? And then they both looked at each other. Porsha caught herself. Porsha was like, oh, I mean, my feet. Porsha, you smoke weed? Porsha, you smoke weed? Does Porsha smoke weed, y'all? I don't know. And then Porsha finally got, hey Tia, what's going on, girl? Hey Florida girl for life, what's up? What's up? And so it's just like, Porsha, like, do you smoke weed? What you mean? Like, you love this guy. He's the love of your life. He protects you. He's everything to you. And you can't remember that he is your fiance? Is that because you still got, you talking about Dennis and Dennis is on the mind and Dennis is making you move around in that chair like you got a vibrator? Like, Lord, like, what's happening? Like, what's happening, Porsha? What's going on? Like, you can't remember he's your fiance? This is why people think that either the relationship is just for game, and you, Dennis, his mama, and Simon, and everybody else is in on it. She couldn't remember. She couldn't remember that he was her fiance. You would think she would remember with that big old diamond on her hand that she keeps tossing around. You would think she'd remember, but no, Porsha don't remember who he is. He's just another mother effer in her bed. Lord have mercy. I was like, Porsha, you spit it out. Say it, Porsha. Porsha, did you spit it out, Miss Porsha Williams? Porsha, are you high? Are you high? She was like, like, Porsha could not say fiance. Can you not stomach this man? Like, what's going on, Miss Porsha? Porsha was like, damn, this shit is this shit real? Porsha was lost in the sauce. Like, Lord have mercy. So in any event, and so then, Lauren basically says that, a lot of people don't like Simon because of social media. And she said, especially Nate. So I guess Nate is Lauren's ex-boyfriend, and Nate is not like a really good guy like that. I guess, he mistreats her and he was yelling at her and she was crying. Her and Porsha got some of the same characteristics. They always pick the wrong men. But it is what it is. Or they pick the men that's not ready for what they are ready for, or they don't have a conversation about what they actually want. But in any event, Lauren basically said, Nate don't like Simon because of social media. And so Porsha was like, girl, you better not bring that up, or you better not talk about that guy. I don't want to hear that guy name. Who cares what Nate thinks? And then Lauren, she just starts crying. And Lauren was like, well, I was with him for a year and a half, and he broke up with me. We are not together anymore. I'm like, poor Lauren, and my sister Porsha don't care, and I gotta fake like I care about Porsha and Simon being together and trying to, make this work, dealing with Dennis, and nobody cares about my feelings. Nobody cares about that. I lost the love of my life. Now Porsha's sitting up here with a man she don't even know and acting like she in love with him. She can't even remember that he's her fiance. I'm like, Lord. I'm like, Lord, what is going on? I'm like, Lord, help me, Jesus, y'all. What's going on, Tia? Like, like, what's going on? Like, this is too much. And Lauren was like, can I get some attention? Lauren been starving for attention for a long time. Remember when she came on and said, well, Porsha don't do this, Porsha don't do that. And Porsha, do you give a shit about Lauren? That's the question. Well, she must have, because she brought her sister on the show. And her sister is a familiar face that's connected to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because as you know, when you watch the show, it says Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha Williams, Family Matters, blah, 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 legacy. So she's under the umbrella. So, your sister still putting money in your pocket, Lauren, okay? And, you've been flown out all over the place to do meditation. Lauren's just like, does somebody care about me? Come on, Porsha. And then Lauren says that Porsha is selfish. She says Porsha is selfish for not letting Dennis bring a date to the cookout. To the cookout, birthday party, whatever they had, the gathering out in the hot sun. You know what I mean? I would have been eating right up in that house. We wouldn't have been outside eating. Not in that heat. Oh, no, baby. But in any event, when it comes down to the situation, Lauren basically saying that she feels like Dennis should be able to bring a date. And what is your problem, Porsha? And she feels like Porsha wants to control everybody and have everybody put in the family blended together the way that she wants to be it blended together, not the way that it's going to benefit people, not the way it's going to help people, not the way that the people need the understanding, which is Dennis and the rest of her family as well. So basically Porsha's sister, Lauren is saying that Porsha is selfish, and what she's doing to Dennis is selfish, and she's only blending the family the way that she wants. It has to be on her terms and nobody else's term. I was like, damn, Lauren, tell us how you feel. Well, Lauren is telling us how she feels. She said, I do not work for Porsha at all. And she meant that came from her gut. That came from her gut. She was just like, yes. And so, Porsha asked Lauren about why Dennis do this, why Dennis do that. Dennis said he did it because the cakes look good. And he forgot that she was even engaged, because Dennis is alleging that he was with Porsha in January. And Porsha said, no, we was in December. Then Dennis is on TV talking about, Porsha, you was on my head, a month ago. And you know what that means. I can't break it down to you what Dennis actually meant. But Dennis was feeling a certain type of way. Dennis was basically like, Dennis was feeling a certain type of way. But Dennis, you had your shot, you had your chance, and now you're realizing, what you missed out on. So that's just the situation. And then we get to, Porsha and the family retreat, trying to get the family back together, trying to get the family on point, trying to get the family working again. So they're going to have a retreat and things of that nature. And Dennis apologized, and Porsha finds out that Dennis was just being Dennis, and she's kind of shocked about Dennis's behavior, because she really feels that Dennis was supportive of their relationship. And now she's kind of figuring out that Dennis is not too happy, not too thrilled. No, he's not. Simon's on national TV talking about he swooped his family, he swooped his wife, baby. And then, like Dennis said, they was in, Christmas pajamas. And then the next thing you know, she is in love with Simon, and they are on the road. I mean, they was off to the races. They was in every country, not every country, but they was in this country, that country, and things of that nature. So, Dennis is feeling a certain type of way. He's probably feeling like he messed out too as well. He messed out on an opportunity, because now he's building his brand even more, because Dennis is selling yak, and Dennis got, yak everywhere. He got everybody doing yak for him and all this other stuff. But one thing Porsha did say that made some sense. She said, Dennis, you still got the people around you. When she said that at the dinner table to Dennis, so she's saying that Dennis still hanging around the people that he was cheating on her with, or the people that, was involved in him cheating on her. So how was Porsha supposed to ever take you serious? Even though she said she was, but you still chilling with the people till today? And Porsha, why are you looking through Dennis's phone? You don't like him no more. You in love with Simon. Simon got that good, you said. Simon got that money. So why are you looking up in Dennis's phone, Porsha? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You still want that man, like you still, and it could also be a part of, the control issue, because Lauren says that Porsha wants to control and things of that nature. So does she still want to control Dennis, even though they are not together and they're co-parenting? But Dennis is, Dennis, you can't be trusted either. Why would you why you sitting here with your ex-fiance, and all of a sudden you check your phone, you made it sure she can see, because any other time you probably will be hiding your phone that she can see a naked picture so she can get jealous. So Dennis still have some immaturity that's going on, because he's hurt. He can't believe that Porsha really moved on. He can't believe Porsha's really gonna be with this guy. And at the same damn time, he worried about his daughter, but then Porsha's telling him he can't do this and he can't do that. So he's feeling a certain type of way, like, yo, what did I get myself into? A whole lot, baby. And you're gonna get yourself into a whole lot more. For real. So Dennis is at the, bookstore. He's at the toy store with his daughter. He buy her all the toys that he could possibly buy her. And basically, he's feeling a certain type of way that he can't bring a date to the party. And he tells his mom, and his mom, Miss Gina, she's feeling a certain type of way. Like I told you, she don't never comb her hair. She got 20 million, 30 million in the bank. She don't know what moisturizer is. She don't know what lotion is. She don't know what grease. She can even put some cocoa butter. She can spray some oil on it. She can put some oil sheen, some pink oil, something. She always come out looking like this. I think it's the same wig from Porsha Williams baby special. Why you always do this, Miss Gina? I know you rich. I know you got money. But why do it look like you got a mop or an animal on your head? This ain't cool. Like, why she always do this? And I like Miss Gina, but Miss Gina always come out in public like this. Not even on public, on TV. She got money. Like, she is not broke. Her and Dennis done I don't know how many businesses they got now. I stopped counting when Black Lives Matters was going on, because Dennis was going state to state, coast to coast, buying restaurants, opening up restaurants, having different cooks, different chefs. Matter of fact, I'll say that for another time. But in any event, I don't know what's going on with Miss Gina. I don't know what's going on with her hair. She wants to instigate. Now this is the problem. She likes Porsha, but she don't know how to show Porsha that she likes her. So therefore, Porsha couldn't run to Dennis' mother. It's a wonderful thing when a woman can run to a man's mother when they're hurt and get an understanding. And she couldn't get that from Gina. All of a sudden, Gina's sitting at the table talking about it ain't too late. Yes, it is. Well, it ain't never too late. But it was like you wasn't helpful in that situation. You really came off like you did not like Porsha at all. But you did want her to get married because you didn't want her to be a baby mama. That's one thing you didn't want. You didn't want Porsha to be a baby mama. And Porsha had to get that prenup right. So I'm like, Lord have mercy. I don't know who made you. I don't know what's going on in this situation. I don't know what's going on with his hair. I don't know why she always come out on TV like this. Like, this is just a little bit too much going on. I'm just like, and so in any event, Dennis is basically like, he can't bring a date. And so, she's feeling a certain type of way. Well, Dennis said, go talk to her then. She goes, oh, I will go talk to her. And so, Miss Gina's ready to go in. But at the same time as Gina's going to defend her son, she loves her son. You know what I mean? Simon is not Porsha's true soulmate. Lord have mercy. You said a mouthful, Hunte. I will admit Porsha is good TV. So, in any event, I'm just like, hey, Miss T, what's going on? Hey, Felicia Simmons, what's going on, Miss T? How you doing? What's popping with you? So, in any event, hey, Caroline. Hey Matthew, and so you got this going on. Hey Smiley, adventures and things of that nature. Let's adventure. Well, Miss Gina needs to adventure to a salon, or she needs to adventure to a brush or a comb. Like, Lord, can't you put beeswax on your hair to just hold it down at the top? Is it nappy at the top? Is it like crippled and curled up at the top? Like, what's going on? Like, girl, you need a black wig. But in any event, so anyways, so we have that situation. I don't know. I didn't say nothing when I was reviewing the Porsha Williams baby special. I don't think I said anything. But this is the same wig, I swear. Look at Dennis. Look at Dennis. Why you look all clean like this, and why your mama look like this, Dennis? You know what kind of realm you in. This ain't your first time being on TV with Porsha and your mama too. Why you look like this and she look like that? I don't know. But you guys tell me what you think about this situation. Mama to stop looking like she just left. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to need, who said that? I'm going to need Mama to stop looking like she's just left rehab. Miss Mocha 300. Lord. I didn't even say that. I think I did say I did refer to something like that. But that was funny. That was a good one. I can't. So in any event, so now you got Dennis. Dennis is sitting here, and and Porsha, she questions, why Dennis say that she still loves him. That she still loves him. Basically, Porsha is denying loving Dennis and all that other good stuff. And Dennis is like, girl, you was just on my head 2 months ago. And when he said you was just on my head 2 months ago, Porsha basically trying to say that she hasn't seen Dennis McKinley and she hasn't spent a long time with him in 11 months. Porsha, we know your timeline ain't right. I believe Dennis is more accurate with his timeline because he runs multiple business. He got like 18 different, franchise when it comes to the hot dog man, and then on top of that, he got to count money. He's a part of his books. He's pretty smart. You know what I mean? He may not know how to treat women, but he's pretty smart. So I don't know. I think maybe his timeline is more accurate than yours, because Porsha, sometimes be out there in loop-de-loop. Well, she be out there loop. She might be out there with Miss Gina getting loop-de-loop-loop. But in any event, so when we get to Dennis, situation, Dennis basically saying like he don't understand what's actually going on in the situation because, Porsha was just with him. And so he's confused. He's lost. He's like, what is happening? Because he thought he at least had 2 more tries. He thought he at least had, 3 more tries. He had some more tries, So in any event, it is what it is. And basically when Dennis was like, she was on my head a month ago, I'm just like, Lord have mercy. So Porsha basically saying that we haven't seen each other in a long time. And that's not what Dennis is saying. Dennis is saying, girl, you was over here 2 months ago. I was with you. We was one. And he just feels like it's all messed up. He was like, I was with her 2 months ago, and now all of a sudden now a week ago she gets engaged. He basically just doesn't understand the situation. And Mama Gina basically is feeling like, how could she get to know that man in a short period of time? That don't make no sense. There's no way she can know that man or know who he is and what he's about. And I think their concern is coming from their daughter as well. Dennis's daughter, just trying to make sure that Porsha don't end up in a whole bad situation where it affects their daughter. But Porsha basically says, her and Dennis going back and forth with each other, her and Dennis having these altercations or arguments was not good, with their daughter. So in any event, Porsha made an executive decision and basically said, no, we gonna quit this. That's what she said. Dennis said that she was still over here tipping. Dennis said that you was still tipping, Porsha. Dennis said that you wasn't done yet. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. So which part are we at? What, part 2? So part 2. And so, it is what it is with that situation. I'm just like, Lord, Dennis is feeling himself. He's feeling disrespected. He's feeling like Porsha's supposed to be his, and she's not. And I think he's concerned for his daughter and Simon feels like, everything's all good. He's about to meet her family. But the funny thing about the situation when it comes to Porsha is Porsha says that her and Simon was in a bubble together. They was just living their life because of the public, because of what was going on. So Simon was able to woo her, get her by herself, and then just show her the world, like, put her in jets here and there, take her shopping, do all these things with her, take her clubbing, taking her party. And Simon said the one thing he loves about Porsha is partying, and she knows how to have a good time. He didn't say anything else. This was on the first episode of Porsha's show. But in any event, why did Porsha have him in a bubble? As usually when you love somebody and you feel them and you want to be with them and they're everything that you desire, you bring them right home. That's what she did to Dennis. She brought Dennis right home to a family, plopped him on TV, plopped him everywhere, plopped him here, plopped him there, plucked him here and there. And then she ran off with Dennis, and Dennis was able to, mess with that mind, get that mind right, formulate her mind, shape her mind, and let her know what she was missing from a real man. And, not having the elders in her family to question it. But Lauren said that you can't question her. So, you guys let me know what you think about that situation. But in any event, Lauren's gift to Porsha is therapy. And, I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on? And, it's just like, and Simon is sitting there like he's the new kid on the block. I was like, Simon, new kid. You are not a kid, okay? And you've been around the block 1,000 times. This is no new block. You have been sitting in girls' house, talking to their family, charming them, throwing them a couple of $1,000, a couple of $100, and then they'll keep it moving and keep it going. So it is what it is, So I'm just like, And Lauren basically, she says right here that Porsha has nothing but yes men around her. If you tell Porsha the truth, she's going to fire you. So none of the people that work for Porsha is going to tell her the truth or be honest with her because they don't want to lose their job. So I guess Lauren was in that type of predicament with Porsha in the past, and that's why she's glorifying and she's letting us know that she's very happy that she has no business with Porsha at all, but go naked here, and that's it, and she ain't doing no more. And Miss Diane, she's sitting there, Miss Diane got her hair done, her eyebrows a little crooked, but she got it going on. Grandma's sitting there. What can Miss Diane do? Miss Diane hope that this will be a happy ever after, that this will be the man for her daughter. But Miss Diane, do you have any You know, do you have a reading on the situation? How do you feel about Simon? Do you think Simon is good for your daughter? Do you think your daughter's moving too fast with him? Like, you're giving your blessing. Porsha's gonna do whatever she want to do, but at the same time, her mama, if nobody else but her mama, need to tell her the truth. Does Miss Diane got the brain function? Does she has the understanding? Does she has the wisdom that comes with age, that comes with being married and being out there in them streets at one point in time? You know, and then also put her daughter in her damn place. You the damn mama. If you feel like Porsha is doing too much, she's moving too fast, and you're not happy about it, you need to let her know and support her and say, are you telling her to look out for these signs? Well, if he says this to do this, this is what this probably means. Does Porsha have these conversations with her family, or is Porsha just using her own brain to make it? But in any event, Miss Diane, if you have something to say and you ain't happy with the situation, don't fake it, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be picking, you know, Porsha up off the floor. You know what I mean? And then also, you guys are benefiting off of Porsha's career. Her family's benefiting, especially her mother is benefiting off of her career. So you guys you got to protect her career. If her agency, the talent agency that she's working for, if Bravo, whoever else is not protecting Porsha's career, then y'all need to step in, protect her career. You know, she's gonna have to run to you at one point. Don't make it so easy, you know, for anybody to just come in and take your baby shine. You know what I mean? But in any event, we don't know. We'll see what happens with Porsha and, you know, this guy. But in any event, Miss Diane wanted to know what is the difference, you know, with Porsha and Simon right now. What's going to make, you know, them stay together? How is Porsha different from his other marriages? And then Porsha was like, well, this is my second time around, and this is his fourth time around. He's, you know, he had 3 times around. And the grandma's like, whoa, and nobody was like, okay. And they're sitting there crying. This man said he's been married 3 times. He's about to get married a 4th time. Okay. And it's just like, it's like they scared to say something to Simon. They scared to, you know, dig deep in. I don't know if they scared of Porsha being upset, but if grandma could sit there but grandma kind of embarrassed Simon too as well. You know what I mean? But somebody need to, you know, regulate and make sure that, because sometimes people play a fool, and sometimes people need outside help, and sometimes you just got to let people fall flat on their face. But in any event, it's just one of them situations. Here comes Dennis. He's walking through, and when Auntie and Auntie said, when Portia's grandmother said, oh, you bet. Oh, she was like, oh my Lord. She was like, well, it seems like he said, like, you go through marriages, or you go through women like you're pouring water out the back door. I was like, she said, you go through women like you pouring water out the back door, basically saying easy, no hassle, you know. So basically she gave a word, but I don't think it's enough for Porsha to catch on to it, you know, just to make sure she's on solid ground. And in any event, Portia's gonna land on her 2 feet. She gonna land on her 2 feet. And grandma was like, damn, you pour women out like water out the back door. Where you get that from, grandma? Oh Lord. And so I was just like, okay, I like this situation. It is what it is. Simon said, you know, I've been to therapy for 100 hours. And what I did learn was I like to rescue. Well, Porsha, it sounded like she want to be rescued when she said that she just wants to retire. She doesn't want to work anymore. She said she want to retire at 40. She still will have millions in the bank at the same time. But to keep her lifestyle, to keep it going, she still need some type of income. And she still need to save her money too as well. So now if you can spend your allegedly $40 million, you know, and then you keep investing it, or whatever the case may be, if that is true. But in any event, he says that he's a rescuer, and, you know, it's not his job to rescue nobody. So when he walks out on Porsha, if he does, I hope he does it, he will be like, it wasn't my job to rescue you. He's going to put you in a category with the other 3 wives, as he had to rescue you from your own self. That's going to be his story, baby. And Portia's, you know, cousin asks where Simon's from, and things of that nature. And then Porsha, this is what pisses me off about Porsha. It's like, Porsha, Let him answer these questions. Why are you speaking for him? Let him tell the people where he's from. Let him tell them where his mother's from. Let people talk. It's like Porsha is blocking him from speaking. Like she's always jumping in and speaking up for him. Let the man speak for himself. He let you speak, and a lot of times you make a fool out of yourself. Let him make a fool. Let people dissect what he say. Let him speak. Let him talk. Let him say what he want to say to your family, because your family is supposed to be the people that got your back, but I don't know if they really do. So that's just the situation. I was just like, Lord have mercy. But Simon and Porsha, they are matching. You know, Porsha's his new stylist. She be styling him. Porsha do got nice style. We ain't even gonna front on that. Porsha do got nice style. Simon seems like he's open, but it just seems like something sinister with Simon. And I don't know if it's just because it's an easy picture to paint, or is he really sinister? That's the question. Is he really sinister? Dennis, he walks in, and then Simon didn't look too happy when Dennis walked in with the baby. And we know Dennis and Simon are going to have a little type of situation. If Porsha got control issues, and her sister says she does, and Simon, the blogs in the streets are saying that you got control issues, you know, and he understands. Simon said on the last episode, he stole Dennis's family. So why would you say stole? You know what I mean? If you didn't steal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you felt that way. You felt that you did that, you know, because Porsha might have still been messing with Dennis. Dennis said that she was on my head 2 months ago, you know, and now she's engaged in a week. And I was just like, Lord. And just Dennis, when Dennis walked in, you know, Simon just didn't look too happy about it. And Lauren feels like her family is just basically, you know, using Simon as a toy. He's the new toy. And so I guess that's why Simon said that he feels like he's the new kid on the block, because he's the new toy, you know? And so I don't know what Lauren means by that. He's a new toy, like he's a new, like, shiny toy. He's a new, you know, somebody to play with, and Bly's in the third. But I don't know if she means that Porsha's family or their family are not going to get down to the bottom to really understand who Simon is. He's just a new shiny toy that they can talk about, poke with, and to throw away, and not really care about how and what his relationship with Porsha is, when Porsha is the breadwinner. Porsha is the money. Porsha is head of the family with the money, bringing up money. So at all times, Porsha needs to be protected. They need to have her back. They need to protect the bag. If Simon, they need to be doing their investigation to find out everything about Simon that they need to know, because she's their bag. She's their provider. They got their own job. They got their own money. But Porsha's up there when it comes to a millionaire when it comes to her family. So if you got that right there, you're supposed to protect it. No stranger, nobody should ever come in and regulate or change up the situation, or change, you know, the optics of what Porsha is trying to look like. Porsha don't want to be considered a home wrecker. She don't want to be considered this and that, but she's taking on that oath, and then also she's laying on that sword for Simon, and she's doing a lot of laying, and nobody's asking, what is Simon actually potentially trying to bring to my daughter? What are you trying to do for Porsha? What is it you want to do for Porsha? What have you sacrificed for Porsha? You know, Portia's doing all this with you. Diane said, yeah, I don't know why he keep posting this stuff, because, you know, I don't think he's doing it on purpose. It's like the family is making excuses for Simon. So maybe Simon really do have this money, where the family's in line with, like, we ain't gonna even try to make him look bad. We ain't gonna make it hard for him. That's what it seems like so far. But we gonna get in down to the situation to find out what's gonna really be going on. And in any event, you know, when it gets to the situation, Porsha is happy that they can co-parent. Everybody's happy that there's co-parenting, you know, going on, you know, and Dennis, you know, is happy about the situation, but he's not too happy. He's congratulating to Simon and things of that nature. But also when it comes to the grandma, she makes a speech and she's saying that, you know, she's happy for this, she's happy for that, you know, too bad Dennis and, you know, Porsha couldn't work out. You know, he likes the ladies. Basically, she took a shot at Dennis saying that he likes the ladies. She took a shot at him saying that he's a playboy. You know what I mean? Which he is, because he's proven it on this episode. But he also could be acting because he's hurt that Porsha actually really moved on and he never got serious with nobody. They was just jump offs. They was just side pieces. How did Porsha get a whole fiance? But in any event, Grandma shade him and Grandma shade, you know, Simon, saying Simon throw women, you know, he go through women like he's pouring water out the back door. So basically she shaded him that way, and then Dennis is just looking like, because now grandma's calling him out on it, and Simon's like, oh, you're calling him a ladies man, you saying he liked the ladies. Simon loves the ladies. Simon's always around ladies. Even before him and Porsha came out to the public, wasn't he messing with Jessica Cakes? You know, he was out here with Jessica Cakes. He loves the women. So he's feeling a little uncomfortable because he likes the women too as well. So what you're saying about Dennis, you could say the same thing about Simon and his past, you know, or presence. In any event, his face don't look too happy about the situation at all. And then grandma's feeling like, okay, she's feeling a certain type of way because Gina's basically saying, oh, what you mean he liked the ladies? What you mean he liked the ladies? And then when the cousin was just basically saying, oh, Porsha, I've never seen you so happy with this man before. I hate when people do that with somebody else. I've never seen you so happy. Don't say that. Don't say stuff like that in front of the new man and the old man sitting there. It's very uncomfortable. Like, people don't care about other people's feelings, and you know, so Mama Gina's feeling a certain type of way, like they throwing my son away like he's trash, like he ain't never did nothing for this family, like he threw the Mother's Day celebration, and Porsha made her engagement announcement at the Mother's Day celebration that Dennis paid for, you know what I mean? So in any event, she was like, yo, don't be treating my son like he's a second-class citizen, like he ain't nobody. You know what I mean? They forgot about Dennis. They forgot about you, Dennis. They done moved on. And she's crying, and she was like, well, you know, one day my son is going to find somebody's going to make him happy. Well, your son should have cheated in the first place. You should have gotten his ass and told him that he was wrong. You should have helped him do that. But you like to see your son mistreat women, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because if you didn't, you would have been over there nursing Porsha in that situation and trying to help out so they can have it. Now, for Porsha's family, we don't see no Simon family. They even asked about Simon's family. And did Simon even ask a question when they asked Simon about his brothers and his family? Did Simon not even mention his family on this show? This is what I'm saying. Porsha put her whole family out there, but her family's going to eat. Hopefully her family, they get some gigs and things of that nature. But I'm pretty sure they asked, Simon about his family, or does he has any brothers? And I don't even think he answered the situation. He ain't putting his family out there. And Porsha started answering for him. I was like, Lord. And so Miss Gina, she's feeling a certain type of way. Like, how dare you? You know, that's her son. So she's going to stick up for her son, even though he cheated and Blase in the third. She's going to stick up for him. And she basically now, you know, Miss Gina, she shades Porsha and basically says, Porsha, you know, I think it's worse. So you are engaged to a married man. That is worse than cheating. I was like, Lord have mercy, what's going on? So Miss Gina's out here throwing all types of shade, y'all. Simon couldn't get, I know he couldn't get out the chair. Oh no, Simon, I think you're talking about Simon couldn't get out the chair, Miss T. But in any event, you know, so basically Miss Gina said it's worse. So you guys answer this question for me. Is it worse to cheat on someone, or is it worse to be engaged to somebody that is married? I want you guys to answer that question. Let me know what you think. I want to see what you're going to say. Let me see if I can bring this up. Because I thought you was talking about something else, Miss T. Lord have mercy. Let me see if I can find the girlfriend. Okay. Miss Gina, you do some shade. Okay, right here. Right here, this picture right here. Simon big ass was stuck in the chair. Simon could not get up out the chair, right? He was stuck in the chair, and Dennis is helping Simon get up out the chair. So does that say he got good sperm or no? I don't know. So you said, Emma says both. Mama don't care as long as she is getting paid. Matthew, Lord, and whoa, my father is from Ghana. Hey, Mary, what's up, Norris? Tony, what's going on? How you doing? Emily, Miss Gina, you cannot uphold your son in the wrong when you know you're in the wrong. Dennis' mother, that auntie that bring the potato salad to the barbecue. They bring the potato salad that don't nobody eat and touch on the table. Simon couldn't get his family to film, allegedly. No, it's not that he couldn't get them to film. He wasn't going to get them to film. He wasn't going to give Bravo all that information on him and his family and all that other stuff. Porsha can put her family on the line, and that's it. He's not going to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to sacrifice. And plus, how much are they going to get paid? You know, that's another thing. You know, how much is Simon getting paid? Is he getting paid from this show? Because usually the Housewives, they don't pay the guys. But since this is a spinoff, is he getting paid? But in any event, Simon couldn't even get out the chair. What's going on with you, Simon? Simon, was you tired? Was you partying all night? Was you intoxicated? Like, Simon couldn't get out the chair. He was stuck. Simon, if you should have purchased the chairs, baby. You would have been able to get up out of them comfortable. So, you know, Grandma, she comes over there. She hugs on Dennis and says, Dennis, I don't mean it in that way. You know, we wanted it to work out. Whatever you and Porsha wanted it to happen, but it didn't happen. It's too late now. She's basically telling Dennis, it's too late. You lost her. She's gone. She's with this mother sucker at the table. Now we dealing with him. This is the same dude that he goes through women like he throws water out the door. You're a cheater. You're a ladies' man. But I think she still sees something good in Dennis because she compares him to her son, and I don't think she hates her son. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know how it goes. So in any event, so when you have that situation, she shaded Dennis and she shaded Simon too as well. But it was kind of inappropriate or whatever, but that's Grandma. Grandma gonna say whatever Grandma gonna say. And to me, she was nice, because if it was my grandma, it would have been a whole lot said. We would have had church, and then, you know, they would have been praising God, and people would have been omitting to their sins. You know what I mean? So in any event, and Miss Gina, she don't like that. Miss Gina's like, what? Miss Gina is feeling a certain type. Miss Gina's like, what? Then Miss Gina jumped in and said, it ain't too late. It ain't too late. What you mean it ain't too late, girl? It is too late. But it's never really it's never too late. You know, it's only too late when you are, you know, depart from this earth and 6 feet under. That's when it's too late. But Dennis is looking like, I can't believe she said that Simon got the mean mug on. I'm just like, Lord. And so Grandma and Miss Gina's just like, I can't believe this. No, that's not the case. And then Grandma said, well, he's a playboy. You know, she's like, you know, my son used to be a playboy. You know, my son was a playboy. And she was like, he ain't no playboy. What you mean? Like, Gina, you know what's up. You like when he was mistreating Porsha. You thought it was cute. And Grandma said that Dennis and Simon should not be sharing wives. And then Simon was also asked by one of Porsha's aunts, you know, Nigerians, they usually get tired of their wives, or they have multiple wives. What's going to keep you from not getting tired of Porsha and leaving Porsha? We don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Only time will tell what's going to happen. We can all speculate, but time is going to tell. So what you guys think? You think which one's wrong? Which one's the worst? Getting engaged to a man that's married, or cheating? Gina isn't here for Simon. No, she's not. She was like, she don't believe he should be there. Dennis, you know, says cheers, you know, toast to Porsha and Simon, and he's being a good sport. And then, you know, Lauren feels like it's not fair to Dennis, what, you know, him being mistreated at the table. She don't think it's fair that people are bringing up all this other stuff. And so who's the Caucasian lady in the back? Is that the nanny or somebody baby mama or somebody wife in the back? She got the baby in her hand. She's sitting at the table. Is that the nanny? Who's that? Is that the lady that works with Porsha or Simon? I'm not sure. I was just wondering who the lady is in the back. You guys know who the lady is in the back? Being with a married man, a married person is worse. So Nora said it's worse. And Miss T said it's all bad. Give my granny a Heineken and it's on and popping. You gotta give my granny a Heineken, it's on and popping. Both of them are wrong. Okay, when Simon breaks her heart, Dennis will dry her tears and then throw it up in her face. You know he will. He gonna throw all this crap. Everybody is getting paid. Why else would they show up? I can't with you, Miss T. Emma. I think it's going to end real bad for Porsha. I hope it doesn't. Simon can't tell his business. What's up, Tony? Okay, getting into a relationship with a married person is worse. Thank you, Tony. Porsha made Simon go on a diet. Yes, she did. He was in the gym. He was working out. I guess he got the okay to post that. Like, Lord, hey, Raheem Charles, I didn't even see you. Did not see that lady at the party on the show. You did it? I had to point her out. I was going to ask you guys, who is this lady? Is this the nanny? Who baby mama is this? Whose wife is this? And the baby sitting there all quiet and all good, like, she's sitting there chilling and smiling. Which man is she looking at? It's like, Lord. So, what else we got? So we got the Playboy. And Miss Gina dissing Porsha, basically saying it's worse what she's doing. She was like, my son gonna meet somebody. Your son did meet somebody that want to be with him. Put him on TV. He brought her business. He was trying to, but he started cheating. You know what I mean? He cheated on her while she was pregnant. He messed up, young and dumb at the same time, but he wasn't too young. But you could tell he's a mama's boy, and at the same time, she babies him. And he should have did right. She should have let him know, like, yo, this is a good position for all of us to make sure you make this work and do the right thing. And so it is what it is. He wasn't ready at the time. He might not even be ready now, because the way he be playing around, like he's talking to this person. Simon is bragging, oh, they love me. They like me. I'm the new kid on the block. Everything went well. I'm the new guy. I'm the new face. Because basically, Simon feels like he's superior. I got these women, falling all over me. I'm a millionaire. Look what I'm doing with Porsha. Portia's traveling the world every other day. Okay, like, what can they say? I'm the new guy on the block. Of course they like me. I'm the shiny new toy. Lord. I wonder if Simon would let his daughter marry a man like him with all his baggage and everything that he comes with Porsha. If a man like that came to his daughter, would he be okay with the situation? And so in any event, Porsha, she starts off and she was like, I haven't seen Dennis and I haven't been along with Dennis in 11 months. I haven't seen this man in 11 months. But we're meeting today to talk about family business. Like, Porsha's making it clear, like, she hasn't been around with him in 11 months. Dennis is saying, girl, you was on my head 2 months ago. Okay, what are you talking about? Okay, Porsha. And Porsha, she wore the dress that covered everything, and she wanted Dennis to pull out her chair, and Dennis is like, I ain't pulling out your chair, we ain't together. See, that's a problem, Dennis. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do to get her back. You can't even pull out her chair. You can't even show no growth. Where Porsha would lay in the bed like, oh, maybe Dennis has changed, maybe Dennis is a little different. She can't even think about that because you showing her everything. But he gotta be pissed. He done paid for that bus for Porsha and her birthday, to have a birthday celebration. Her fiance didn't pay for it. He paid for the Mother's Day celebration. Her fiance was there. Dennis paid for it. So Dennis is caking up. Dennis says cake is booty. I say Dennis got cake. Cake is money. Tay. And so, but I guess he wasn't spending it like that. So now they have their conversation, and it's not going well at all. Point blank, period. When it comes down to the situation, Dennis is not feeling it. Dennis wants some answers. Dennis wants some answers, y'all. Dennis is just like, where's my Versace robe? Where's my Versace robe? And Dennis is basically was like, yo, I was with you 2 months ago. And he was like, Porsha, you was on my head. He keeps saying that. Porsha said, come on, Dennis. He didn't say on my head 2 months ago. He didn't say that, but he said they were together 2 months ago. And she said, no, we were not together 2 months ago. The last time we was together was in December. I don't know what you talk about. He was like January. So you figure out who you believe, Dennis or Porsha. And then Dennis is basically being shady. Dennis is like, so how much time you got before you got to check in? So Dennis is being jealous. Dennis is being petty right now. And when the conversation is supposed to be about his daughter, but this is probably the only time that he can have a sit down and talk to Porsha after Porsha done got engaged, because Simon done got her a call with a driver, so allegedly if she still got it, so he knows everywhere she's going, where she's going, how she's coming, and things of that nature. So Dennis can sneak in, or maybe he could have sneak in, but in any event, He's teasing when he should be more mature about the situation. Like, okay, I learned my mistake. You know, I'm owning up. I'm manning up to the situation. I'm not trying to come between it. But like, yo, but somebody got to point out to Porsha, like, okay, is he controlling you? So basically, Dennis is pointing out, is Porsha being controlled? You know, he could be being shady because he's jealous, or him saying like, oh, how long you got, how much time you got before you check in. And then Dennis also says, oh, I talked to your mother. I heard that you're moving, and is Simon gonna let you stay in the loop? And so, she was like, staying in the loop, what? And so Portia's like, okay, this is not co-parenting type of dinner. This is fiance type of dinner, because you know, it seems like this is his only chance to ask her these questions after, you know, she done went public with, you know, Simon. And so he's saying, are you gonna be able to do what you want to do? Because Dennis might be feeling a certain type of way, because when he was with Porsha didn't want to really move from the Delu, I believe. And then they went house hunting. She stayed in his house and he didn't sell his pad, and it was uncomfortable for both of them, because they both had like mad clothes and stuff, and there was no space. And so I don't know, maybe he's feeling jealous about the situation, that she's moving somewhere else because she was so attached to her house when she was with him. But it seemed like she was open to moving in with Dennis, and Dennis kind of like dropped the ball on that situation too. So, and now you got Simon. They already got a house. Simon is doing everything he told Porsha that he was going to do. So this is why Porsha is falling for Simon. This is why Porsha want to be with Simon, because he said he was going to get a divorce. He got a divorce. He said he's going to marry Porsha. He got engaged to her. He said he was going to treat her nice and take her on, be special, be romantic. And he's doing that. And then also he said that we're going to buy a house together. I don't want your old house. I don't want to come to your old house, and I want you to come to my old house. So we're going to get a house. It's like he's handling, like he got everything in order. You know, basically he's doing the things that he promised. He's completing them right in front of her face, and he's taking charge. And I think that's what Porsha always wanted, but it didn't seem like she wanted to give Dennis the role to take charge. She was kind of combative with him, because maybe she knew that he was immature. I don't know. But with Simon, she's not combative with him. Whatever Simon says, that she's good with it. She trusts him. She loves him. He's proven every point to her. He's doing what he said he was going to do. Most guys say, I'm going to leave my wife, and they never leave their wife, and another woman stay in a relationship with them for 30 years, even though that's just not cool. But Simon divorced his wife, and he's engaged to Porsha, and now they live together. You know, and with Dennis, it was just like always combative, because Porsha was still wearing the pants. It seems like Porsha is wearing the skirt when it comes to Simon, and with Dennis, she was wearing a skirt, but she was wearing shorts up under it. So she was acting like the man and the woman at the same time when it came to him making decisions. Or maybe she didn't trust his decisions because of the lies, and especially once he cheated on her, he didn't do what he was supposed to do to gain her trust back. You know, he wasn't humble himself. You know, he still wants to. When you cheat for at least a year or two, everything that you promised and everything that you're supposed to do, you're supposed to do that. Like, there's like, no, you cheated, so I don't want to hear it. You know, and Dennis didn't follow through. Porsha said, come with the ring and we can be together. And he left the ring. So therefore, Dennis didn't want her. Or he wanted to still play these merry-go-rounds with her because he thought he had 4 or 5 chances. Now Porsha done pulled up with a millionaire. If he is a millionaire, she done pulled up with him now. So you can't hate Porsha for that. Only thing you can say is like, girl, how you got him. You know how everybody likes to say this. How you got him is how you lose him. But anyway, she got him. She got him. What do you guys say? Let me see. Porsha attitude changed when the bank account changed. Lord have mercy. What you say? Porsha attitude changed when the bank account changed. Oh Lord, Misty, because they're not going to buy a house. Okay, let me see. Highlight narrative is a scapegoat. Lord have mercy. They have still not brought a house. Well, she said that they brought a house. If she was on Watch What Happens Live and said that they already... No, when she was on Tamron Hall, she said that they already brought the house. So when Porsha Williams was on Tamron Hall's show, I believe she said that her and Simon already purchased the house. And that's when Tamron Hall said, we were told down south that you're supposed to get married first and then purchase a house. So right, she didn't leave us at facts. Porsha, money bags. Dennis want to bounce around with Porsha and play games. Hey, what's up, Cara? How you doing? What's going on? It's good to see you. So yeah, so you got that situation going on. I'm like, Lord have mercy. But in any event, they're having a conversation and they're going back and forth with each other. And so, Dennis is like, yo, you said that you want to find yourself. You want to do this, do that. You're finding yourself. You're doing something different. But how do you get engaged so quick when you're in the midst of finding yourself? And we just broke up. And Dennis is basically, doing a comparison. Like, if you broke your arm, it takes more than 120 days to heal. So basically what Dennis is trying to say to Porsha, how did you heal from what me and you were going through when we was just going through and when you was just on my head 2 months ago? How can you just basically not be in love with me and not love me no more at all? Like, he goes, I still love you, Porsha. Porsha still loves Dennis, but she can't trust him and she don't want to be with him right now. She doesn't think he learned his lesson. Dennis is, he says the way he talks about women to his mother and the way he describes women with Lauren doesn't seem like he has reached that step of, I'm a man now and I don't need to talk about women or prefer to them as different other than a woman or a miss, you know what I mean? Or a Mrs. He hasn't reached that step. He still think he's young out here in these streets. And baby, and then Porsha said some real shit to Dennis. Porsha said to Dennis, like, yo, like, how I know you're going to be there for me? I'm turning 40 and my body get out of shape. My body get all messed up. Who's to say you're not going to run from who's to say that you're not going to run to a young thing? And so basically she feels insecure with Dennis because Dennis has a lot of young girls around him because a lot of young girls work in his business. He has a hair. He sells hair too as well. He does all these entrepreneurship businesses with a lot of young women. And so Porsha said, what about if I change, and I'm getting older and my skin ain't as tight as it is. She was saying that to Dennis and basically saying, you cheated on me, you hurt me, you hurt me, you took that trust away. And how do I know? Then on top of that, you haven't proved to her after she gave you a chance, after you cheated on her. And then Porsha said that you still hang around them people that you was hanging around with before, and them people are still around. So Dennis didn't give Porsha a choice. Porsha had to make the choice and walk away from him. And then Simon came in, and it was just like a breath of fresh air for her. And she felt like, okay, the bank account's right. I'm gonna take this all the way to the top. Hey, Lorraine, you in the building? I didn't even see you. Hey, Lorraine, what's going on? Simon was underwhelmed, and this show is low budget. Hey, thank you, Miss Mocha 311. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So in any event, like, this is real serious. Porsha, a lot of the shit that Porsha's been saying, a lot of things that have been going on has been fake on the show. But when she sat right here and she told Dennis this, she meant that. She didn't feel secure. She felt like he was going to trade her in for a younger woman, and he'd be having all these young women around him, and the same people he cheated with her with or around, they are still around him. So how could she ever run back to Dennis if this is actually what is true? So this is what she said to him, some real shit. And that's when he responded, where's my robe at? Where's my Versace robe? Because she had him in a headlock. And so we got to say, Porsha, you smart. You a little smart. You smart when it comes to making money, but sometimes with people, you're not too wise with people. And so in any event, so Dennis says, oh, you still mad about that? And so Dennis doesn't get it. He still don't get it because he didn't get cheated on, but his mama said that Porsha cheated. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. Do you guys think Porsha cheated on Dennis? And so, Dennis is basically like, girl, you still mad about that? You still talking about that old stuff? I'm like, Lord have mercy. So you can see his maturity level is not all the way there. And he's not all the way there, ready to settle down in any event. And plus, we know Porsha's controlling, because that's what Lauren said. Lauren said that Porsha's controlling and she wants to blend the family like the way that she want to blend the family. So there are some issues, And so Porsha was like, oh my God, this is my ex and not co-parenting. And then you got, Dennis asking for his Versace, robe and things of that nature. So, the conversation is pretty much over. Dennis gets up and he's ready to go. And Porsha said, oh, so we leaving? And so she stood up. So, she knew at that moment, if she ever was confused about whether she made the right decision by leaving Dennis confirmed the reason why Porsha left him in the beginning. He confirmed it in this conversation that it was the best thing for her to do was to leave his ass, because he's still acting like he's a teeny bopper and he hasn't helped her with being secure as far as still surrounding himself with the people that he cheated on her with or around him. So, you know what? And then, instead of asking, well, I understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry you still feel that way, but I'm a changed man. He should have broke down and started singing, I'm a changed man, baby, and I love you, Porsha. None of that. But in any event, so Porsha, why are you looking at his phone? And Dennis, why is your phone close to you? Dennis is saying he waiting for an Uber. Soon he waiting for an Uber. He's checking the Uber, I think, or he got a text message, and it's somebody sending him a naked picture. That only proves to Porsha that this is the right decision I'm making. I don't know if Simon's going to cheat on her. The rumors is already that Simon is cheating, Blase in the third, all that other good stuff. Amulet, Porsha knows better. Right, a baby millionaire. Simon's full grown millionaire. She switched up real quick. She did. She switched up real quick, and my Porsha will do anything for the money. A lot of people will, though. A lot of people, you won't. Dennis' mother can't control. Dennis' mother has control over Dennis' business and money. Yeah, and I think that's an issue too. And the mother wanted to pull strings when they were together about the money, about what needs to be signed this way. Porsha could get some of this money. So the mother wasn't looking at Porsha as a daughter-in-law. But she wanted Porsha to marry Simon, but she didn't do her due diligence either to help their relationship. And Diane, I don't know. I think Diane be lost. I think Diane be high as a kite. Control of the money, yep. Because they probably got engaged the same day that they met. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take this to the top. It's not as entertaining as the original show, Girls Trip. Dennis was mad. Yes, he was, Tia. He was mad. Lord have mercy. Yes, he was. He was mad. And so Dennis is getting a naked picture. So I don't know if Dennis pulled that picture up so Porsha could see it, because he did it to try to hurt her. Because in any event, Dennis don't never be having his phone open for Porsha to see, because Porsha would be looking through his phone. But that tells you that Porsha still has some emotion, because if you don't care about the mother effer and you don't care, when you just done, when you completely done, oh my God, people can be kissing on him, rubbing him up and down, and you would not care. It would not make a difference. You wouldn't feel no way. It's just like watching an ant crawl on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? But in any event, Dennis did that. Porsha's being nosy. Porsha still like Dennis, but at the same time, it's not a good move. It's not financially what she wants, because she said she wanted to retire at 40 and Blase in the third. And Dennis, like y'all said, his money's tied up with his mama. So now they go on a spiritual retreat, in somebody's backyard. And so, Lauren brings the ladies there. Grandma was like calling spirits, calling ancestors. She was like, oh my God, this woman could be calling demons. Oh no. And so she started singing Jesus, Jesus, glory, glory, hallelujah. You know what I mean? She was like, I'm protecting my family and myself. We don't know what this woman is calling. I was like, Lord. She wasn't playing. Here goes, Mama, here goes Mama Gina. Mama Gina, same hairstyle. This is a different day. This is a different day, y'all. And she still got the same hairstyle. She had this hairstyle at Porsha's barbecue. She had the same hairstyle, when she went to meet up with Dennis at the toy store. Now she's back to meet up with Porsha. She got the same dried out fried wig on, as though it's all matted and nappy at the stop. Ain't no oil. It's just like, girl, why did you put this on? When she put this wig on, did she just pick it off the ground? She picked it off the floor. What she get? Did she take it off the refrigerator and put it on her head? Because now she got like these frozen curls and won't stay. It's like, you could put some moisturizer in it. You could have put some water in it. You could have put some pink oil in it. You could have did anything, but you did it. And she's on camera again with this hairstyle. Miss Gina, why you got millions? Why do you do this? Like, Lord, she's back again. She's back again. She is back again with the same hairstyle. Like, Lord, so look at that hair. It looks a little bit better from this side, but it's still fried, and it still looked like she had it from Porsha's baby shower, baby special. This is like the same hair. I mean, it's the same exact hairstyle from Porsha's baby spinoff. Porsha having her baby spinoff. I'm just like, Lord. And so now we get to this situation where, so they meeting up and they're having a conversation. And right now, when it comes down to it, Porsha, they meet up. And so Porsha's ordering food. And Porsha says, Porsha's so wrong. Porsha said to the waiter, he said, she's allergic to garlic, so make sure you put extra garlic. And so Porsha still cares about her mother-in-law because she knows that she's allergic to garlic. Sometimes I still forget about the people I care about, what they're allergic to. But Porsha, it seems like Porsha wanted a relationship with Gina, but Gina was just too hardcore towards her and didn't show her that support. So this is probably why Portia's taking the route by not really, she met Simon family once, and she's probably not gonna really, be around them like that. So basically it's just really her and Simon. And since his family is not involved, I don't think she wants to put her family. I mean, I think that's why she doesn't want her family to be asking him all questions, because she doesn't have to face the heat with his family. You know what I mean? I guess I'm just assuming. So in any event, I was like, Lord, she said, Porsha said she's allergic to garlic. Make sure you put some extra garlic. I'm just playing, Porsha. You wasn't playing. Where every joke, there's a little bit of truth, girl. You was shading Gina. You should have reached over there and gave her some go naked hair. Porsha, I'm tired of you not giving this woman no go naked hair. You guys supposed to be co-parenting and get her some go naked hair. Give her the go naked hair cap or whatever the case is. So Gina, basically, she's feeling a certain type of way. She was like, yo, what was up with your grandmama and stuff like that? And Porsha was like, listen, everybody was very emotional at that moment. So please don't forget about what your son did and how your son did me, baby. And so in any event, my grandmother was emotional and she was speaking from the heart and she was speaking from her true feelings. And she said what she said. And Porsha tells, and Porsha said, that's the situation. And so then Porsha said, that situation of Dennis cheating on me, it embarrassed me. And Mama Gina said, I'm sure there's some situation and relationships that was embarrassing for Dennis. So basically, Mama Gina is basically going back at Porsha saying, girl, okay, so you was embarrassed, you was hurt. Well, there was a situation, my son was hurt. And then this is where Miss Gina, and Porsha quickly says, my mama did not tell you I was cheating on Dennis. And so this is when Miss Gina said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And Porsha said, you are deflecting, which means that you are not acknowledging the truth. Gina says, can you acknowledge the truth, Porsha? And then Porsha said, clearly we have a big ass misunderstanding. And Gina said, I didn't use that language with you, so don't you use that language with me. And she said, I want an apology. Then Porsha said, well, you swear around me and I swear around you. I guess we're all acting brand new. And she was like, girl, I ain't never used profanity around you ever. So don't you even sit here and lie on me. I was like, oh, God, Gina, what you doing? Gina, this is why you and Porsha didn't get along. This is the same behavior, the same attitude you had towards Porsha. Lord. Dennis embarrassed by his actions. Dennis is a mama's boy all day. She probably got one somewhere. What did Tia say? Mama said, you a cheater too. I know. So in any event with that situation, so she goes, I never used that language with you. And then Porsha said, Porsha said, well, you acting brand new. She was like, I ain't acting brand new. Don't you apologize. And Porsha apologized. And she was like, oh, I got an apology from Porsha. She was real spicy. She was shaking her head up and down. Oh, I got an apology for Porsha, because she's carrying on what her son feels. So what Dennis is feeling, that Porsha hurt him, Porsha abandoned him, Porsha this and that, she is basically talking up for her son, for Porsha, when she should just be focusing on building that relationship with Porsha and not worry about what her son's feeling at this point, but take it one step at a time, and that's build a relationship with her. Then ultimately you can help build a relationship between Porsha and Dennis, and use all can heal. But basically she's taking on a defense, and she has a right to, you know what I mean? That's her son. You know, she gonna do what she gonna do. So in any event, with that situation going on, baby, and so Porsha basically, she got in her confessional. She was like, I was coming with open arms, and Miss Gina was ready to, you know, she was coming with that combative energy. She had that combative energy. And Porsha said, in the future, Miss Gina, I'm going to need you to change your tone with my grandmother. And you better take that to heed. Because Porsha hasn't been in a fight in a while. Portia's itching to fight somebody, okay? Because she got all this built up frustration, all this stuff going on, a lot of stuff going on. She has built up frustration right now with the blogs, with everything. With her worrying, she really wants to. Portia's ready to fight. That's how Porsha still got that street mentality in her. She want to get that out, baby. So Gina, you could be one of them. Porsha will drag you. I'm just saying. And then so, Porsha said, you was getting a little bit disrespectful with my grandmother. Gina said she was being disrespectful to my son. Porsha said, when you mention Dennis' name and someone says that he's cheating, you get upset about it, but he's a cheater. He cheated. And then Gina jumped in and said, you was a cheater. You cheated too. Porsha said, I did not cheat on him. Gina said, yes, you did. I heard that you did. Yo, mama, Miss Diane told me that you was cheating. The reason why you and Dennis was having outs at one point in time is because he found out that you was in a relationship with somebody else. Do I think Miss Diane could slip up and say something like that? Yes. I think she would say something like that, because sometimes, Porsha, Diane, they slip up and they don't mean what they say sometimes. But also Gina could be lying too as well, because she don't want her son to look like a monster on TV, cheating on his pregnant fiance. And then on top of that, she got a new fiance, and she's living even bigger and better. Gina, you wanted to make sure there was a prenup. You wanted the money to be transferred. You wanted this. You wanted that. It was just so much going on, so much commotion. Then you told her she should have a shotgun wedding, and all of a sudden, Porsha allegedly got a millionaire that, Portia's living large, and she's looking at it almost like she has disdain for Porsha, but also she has regret how she treated Porsha, and how she could have been more important, and Porsha and Dennis keeping their bond, because sometimes it takes a family to help a relationship stay together, because a lot of people don't have that. You need people that love you both to keep you together sometimes, because people like negativity. So in any event, so you got that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. So, Porsha was like, I did not cheat on him. I don't care what you say. My mama did not tell you that. I did not cheat on him. I don't know what you talking about. But Porsha said, in any event, I want to work on our relationship, Blase the third. And Miss Gina was like, it's not going to happen overnight. She said, I can see that Porsha invites her, to go on the retreat. She better invite her to go on the retreat. Look at this woman coming out here with her hair like this all the time. Like, Lord, what is going on? So yes, that's the situation. Dennis, and I don't know why they're not talking about Shamia hooking up Porsha with Simon. You know what I mean? Now Porsha saying that this one and that one hooked me up. Okay, what you say? Let's see. Dennis looks like Jermaine Dupri. Lord have mercy. So pretty much that is it. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing what do you call it? Power. Listen, Power is so good this season. So please watch Power. I already watched Power. I'm gonna do the review on Power. early tomorrow, I believe. I'm gonna try. And then Black Ink, I'm gonna try Monday to do 3 episodes in one because I missed it. So what I really want to talk about Black Ink, but I really like Power. Power is like an escape from these reality TV shows. You know what I mean? Power is just so interesting. Like, just the mindset, just, it makes your brain even tighter and even stronger when you're talking about, like, conspiracies and this and that. So Power is really good. And in event, I think the Porsha show is okay. It's all right. It's okay. We'll see how the rest of this is the second episode, and as we have gone along in the years, usually the first episode be off on fire, second episode be on fire. Now we're coming to the realization with reality TV, the episodes that are on fire off the chain is usually like the 4th episode, the 5th episode, and things of that nature. They don't give the bang bada boo in the beginning like they used to. So, hey, Your Majesty. So, so we have to, basically just wait a while. We gotta wait a while. I think, so you guys are saying that you enjoyed the episode, so that's cool. You know what I mean? I think the phone number will be on the screen. If anybody want to call, you can call in. And if you want to jump on a StreamYard, I'm gonna put the link out there. Other than that, I'm going to talk about Power in a few minutes. At least I'm going to try anyway. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amulet. I appreciate that. And what's up? What's going on, everybody? I might BMF. I watched BMF, but I'm going to wait till after. BMF was good. BMF was really good. Oh my God, that show had nothing but fine ass dudes. Your reviews will be interesting watching after the episode. Thank you, Ryan Charles. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate your support too. Appreciate all of you guys' support. Major, thank you so much. I am calling it a night. Thank you so much, Major. I appreciate you coming over here. I appreciate your time, baby girl, and your support. You're a sweetheart, and thank you always. Major been writing, you know what I mean? Miss Tia, I can't watch all the Power shows. Mike BMF. Okay, I seen BMF. BMF was really good. Did y'all notice that Porsha ate 2 steaks? Fat girl. Oh, why you I can't with you, Your Majesty. When I see your name come up, look at the comments, and there you go. Thank you, Your Majesty, for coming through. Thank you, Tia. I appreciate y'all. Lorraine, thank you so much. Simon was really low energy tonight. Yeah, it's like, he don't bring anything because he don't really have to do anything. The stage is set for him. And so maybe him and Porsha had some conversations, but he's going to get mad at Dennis. You know what I mean? So he's going to tell Dennis to mind his business. I was like, I don't know about Dennis. Dennis doesn't seem like he gets into altercations. But in any event, Simon could not get up out that chair. I showed y'all, right? Where is it? Simon could not get up out that chair. And Dennis had to help him out that chair. You know what I mean? But Dennis is going to feel a certain type of way. It's not going to be wham, thank you, baby, ma'am, with him just being okay with it. He's trying to be okay with it publicly. And that's what he told Porsha publicly. Because, basically Dennis is saying that I don't want to publicly hurt you, publicly mess up your situation. Now, if I'm coming at you and saying, oh, Porsha, you ain't this, oh, Dennis, this and that. And he's doing that publicly when Porsha was in a battle with a lot of the ladies from Real Housewives, throwing hints at her messing with Simon. And then you have Fallon and her, baby daddy, aka fiance, coming at Porsha, coming at Simon. And when you say Simon, you say Porsha, because Porsha had him all over the place. So therefore, Dennis felt like, so there is some maturity with Dennis understanding business, that this is not the right move to do. And so Dennis didn't want to do that, but he's still doing it publicly, because now he didn't do it, when it was on Instagram and everybody was talking about it. He's doing it on the TV show. They asked him to be on the show, and hopefully he's telling his honest, true side to how he feels. And Dennis, to me, I believe Dennis has a lot of growth. And I think the immaturity that he's showing is because he's hurt and he can't admit that, oh shit, she got me back. and she got me back even better. And then I don't think she's ever coming back. That's the realization that he has to face. And then now with all that going on, he has to face that, this man is around his daughter, he's going to have to deal with it. Like Porsha's going to have to deal with when Dennis bring women or someone he's in a serious relationship with. That's why Lauren was like, yo, I don't think it's fair that Porsha can have Simon all around, Pilar or PJ, and it'd be okay, but he can't bring another woman around their daughter. You know what I mean? But at the same time, his women are jump offs. He's not in a serious relationship. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. What are y'all saying? Yes, Power is good. Oh my God, this last episode was so good. Oh my God, the predictions. I just have so many predictions of what's going to happen. Like, oh my God, I can't believe Lorenzo's going to get out of jail. That's going to be crazy. I think Lorenzo is going to protect Tariq because Kane is going to try to get Tariq. And then you have Brayden. Kane is trying to get Brayden on his side. I think Brayden's going to take out Kane. Oh my God, I can't wait. I love Power. Dennis effed up. I know. It's a mess. He messed up. He totally did to you. That's the worst thing. Would you look beautiful too if you pay for it? We all saw Porsha her first season. Lord, you are too much. Dennis is for the streets. Yes. And then he gonna show a naked picture, Lord. Okay, I miss being off already, but Power is my new go-to. Waiting for Snowfall, Mary. I know, I haven't watched Snowfall in like a year. I stopped watching it. I don't know what happened. I stopped watching Snowfall. Sometimes I just get bored with it. And if I get bored with it, I can't review it because I can't be energetic. I can't be happy about it. I can't theorize or go deep with it, especially if I don't like what I'm watching. So, but I think I stopped watching Snowfall. I'm gonna catch up on Snowfall just to see because what's his name? He be doing a whole lot out here in these streets, baby. But yes, Snowfall was the shit, but it kind of came commercial too. Snowfall is everything. Yes, Snowfall is everything. It is. But in any event, yeah, I like them shows more. Because it gets your. I like to predict what's going to happen, and if I can figure out all the plots and everything, and then put them out there, and then brainstorm with everybody else about the plots, about like what's going to happen next. This could possibly happen, and then just using your imagination. I love that. Snowfall is lit. Yes, I used to review Snowfall. I used to review Snowfall a lot. I got a lot of at first people wasn't into Snowfall, and then once I stopped reviewing, everybody got into Snowfall. But Snowfall is the shit. I just love one thing about Snowfall. I love is the music. They play the perfect music, and they make sure everyone looks like they're back at that time, in the 80s, and everything is just so well planned out. And then they have great actors. But this season of Power, the actors are really good. The new guy, Mecca, every time I hear him talk, he reminds me of like All My Children's General Hospital. Like he reminds me of like a soap opera actor. That's the only thing about that situation. Jabari, I'm glad Jabari's gone. And the new cop, Whitehead, he's a real shitty cop, a detective. The actors from LA too. I know they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they killed the accent. So, like I said, if you watch these shows and you need help watching them, hit me up on the number that you see. Because sometimes some people, the number on the screen, text the number and let me know. And I help you out. I have a bunch of different avenues. But in any event, hit me up. But we're going to call it a night. I think Brandy was in here. What's up, Brandy? These new characters will watch Power 2 seasons. Tia, Saint, yes. Saint Sinners. Oh, Saint Sinners. I haven't seen that yet. I am going to watch Gay Reboot 3. Okay, shaking my head. Reboot. I did see previews for that. What is that on Netflix? What is that on, Tia? By glad I caught a live. Thank you. I'm so glad you did, Rashida Libra. You know what I mean? I'm so glad you came to, good people all day, every day, been good people for many years. And thank you. I appreciate you. Tia, I appreciate you too as well coming through. Appreciate you, Your Majesty. I appreciate everybody that's in the chat that I can't see or you're not dropping down. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? For real, for real. What's up, LSW? I appreciate all y'all that take the time to even come through because I know my reviews are late. I weave slay. Hey, what's up? You slay weave. Okay, Lorraine, thank you for coming through. I be trying to catch up with you. I know my hours are different. And Miss T, thank you so much. And everybody that's here. Minnie McKnight, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. God bless each and every one of y'all, that y'all stay protected. Major, thank you for coming through. Raheem Charles has been really supportive. All Lady C, thank you so much for coming through. Tia, Amulet, and who else? I think Emma Crawford, thank you. I appreciate you. Matthew Gear, what's up, Matthew? What's on? Great TV. You're so sweet. I know. Porsha is great for TV. This is a great show. We're gonna see. Hey, Cara, we want to see it. Really, it's gonna spice it up, but they're not giving it to us yet. They're gonna make us wait for the spice. They used to give us 1, 2, 3 be fire, and then 4, 5, 6 not good. So now it's like 4, 5, 6 good and going up. Cause look how long it took. Real Housewives of Potomac to pop off. It took a minute. Bridget Michaels, people be hating now. Leave her alone. You watch her show, buy her products, and calling her stupid. Be real and get off her jaw. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know who he's talking to. Hey, Kaihoon, what's going on? We gonna say whatever the fuck we want to say, okay? I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you be smoking, but we smoke what we want to talk about, okay? And Mocha 311, thank you for coming through. Coco, thank you. Okay, so peace and love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Good night, everybody.